We will get into a game number 1 here between Avulus and Paravision. Jonathan, you've seen the drafts. Winner of this best of 3 goes straight to top 3. For now, of course, they will just be sitting in their lanes, but certainly I think around the 6-minute mark is when things could get a little bit scary, especially considering you probably will have that 5-minute siege creep. Top lane, Zibe going to be chased down here by Crystallis. It looks like he might just be dead. They'll try to turn, but the kill will go the way of the Razor first. At the very least, Eki does find a trade, but still a very nice start here for Paravision.
That it is. Just try to punish Zibe early on. He does have the early chain lightning creep to kind of poke back, and Eki's doing a fine job of just ensuring attention's onto him.
Speaking of Eki, Crystallis actually going to get stunned up by the neutrals, but it won't matter too much because Eki's still in pretty big trouble. Does go for the Hex and just runs away. Zibe, though, he did move in to try and help out. And okay. I dare say Eki's still probably going to die here. Crystallis can go for the Plasma Field and does eventually connect. Eki will go into that Hexball once again, but Crystallis now walking away with a double kill. Even better.
Yeah, you know, maybe getting a little bit keen on that shackle out, not respecting the stuns coming out from Ducalis, of course, with a learning curve. But it wastes some time around the map. You're giving a lot of free space out to Paravision, which they know how to use. Your Alchemist investment is coming online, and you kind of have to make that worthwhile now. As long as you hold on to this mid-tier 1, you know, if Paravision doesn't see a clear path to commit the Dragon Form, which they will.
Stormstormer getting caught, Brambles to lock him down, Ducalis with the Fire Blast to follow up. Those Stormstormer trying to fight back, but no one. Hitting way too hard will take out the laner, is now Eki, of course. Doesn't really seem like he can get out easily here unless he can really abuse that cluster cluck, and no, he cannot. It's a tongue twister, John. Don't smile at me like that. I know what I was about to say.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Not so fun there.
Crystallis. He'll chase Zibe down. Zibe, he's got some help coming, but it's not quick enough. And even if Seneko was there, I don't think he would have been able to help too much.
No, I mean, he's got the amp damage rune, but it's really not much. It's enough space for mid again to just be cleared out by Paravision. Still holding the support.
Oh, this is a great play. Paravision. That's a great play. Just wait for Stormstormer to come back and just set up on him. Eki now, he panic TP trying to help out, but it's not looking too good for him.
Blocked by his creeps.
He's blocked by the creeps. Eki's down a boot. And that mid-tier 1 tower is guaranteed to go the way of Paravision. And that's... Avulus, they'll sit back for a little bit now, 2-9, but a 4K advantage to Paravision. Again, quite a scary thing to see with an Alchemist on the other team.
An Alchemist and a Doom. Like that's just doubling down on how rough a 4K advantage
not Stormstormer. He's been caught again. I mean, he's farming in a safe position. I don't think it's quite his fault. I think this kind of goes back to what Effie was saying on panel. She did say you're going to get caught over and over again on this Lina, and that was without the Dark Willow being around.
No. It's just so susceptible. And it's always in the same spot. You say it's safe, but you know they've been camping this area for a while. Maybe you don't expect them to hang an extra minute or two, but they've got full control on this mid to bottom area right now on the side of Paravision. And for Avalus, all you can hope for is just, again, farm game. You've got free room for Smiling Knight, #1 in net worth. You've got the Midas up for Zibe at the
I don't know if it's free room right now, John. Smiling Knight, he's been caught out.
Oh no.
The classic caster curse kicking in. Compliments of Johnxfire.
There you go. Yeah, it happens sometimes, but 5 people down, finally sieging onto that top tier 1. They maybe get that kill. It just allows the reset. Now Paravision can look to play. They know the Blink's up in the Doom. They can hunt here.
Well, Ducalis kind of is... Oh, Seneko. Didn't see him. Ducalis was behind the tree within the fog. Unfortunate for Seneko. At least Smiling Knight wasn't there. I suppose that's the one bright side. So the BKB and Ags will be up pretty soon. I just think... as soon as you have those 2 items, it has to be a smoke.
It has to.
I don't think you can sit back. Because now Eki going to go for a Hex out onto the Ogre. This looks bad, but Eki's making space. He's just tanking all these ganks for the team. He's taking attention away from the rest of the team. Seneko, he's going to be all right.
I appreciate what Eki did. He was in that mid lane for more than a minute. His wards survived the entire duration. He cleared out 2 waves. So you still have a lot to work on in trying to work this map on Avalus. They'll try it with another smoke. Again, their forward vision is somewhat there.
Knights. They're watching him. DM gonna jump in. 9 class gets the terrorize off. Brambles to lock him down. Smiling Knight gonna try with the chemical rage, but it's not enough. Never even bothers popping the BKB because there was probably just no point.
If that angle works it out. So far, they're just trying to wait and see if Paravision decides to siege again with the Aegis, but again, very cautious gameplay from Paravision. No risks. They know this is around the time you try to make a smoke play. They're not even showing.
Mid lane, no one's going to pop the Dragon Form one more time. Smiling Knight will start channeling the stun. Eki going to jump in. Ducalis, he's been blown up. That's one down. It's a 4v5. Paravision, though, going to find at least Eki is now no one being targeted. Keep in mind, he has 2 lives available, but they'll find one. Eki will buy back into the fight. Avulus, they've seen enough. They're happy with the trades. They do end up losing Zibe. But, I mean, quite frankly, John, with the way this game's been going, I think they'll be okay with that trade.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn big. You managed to take the Aegis.
Creep wave. Paravision hoping somebody takes it. They won't, so no one going to jump onto the high ground and try to deal with the T3 mid tower instead. No one. Will get stunned up. Eki's in with the wards and the Hex out onto no one, but no one's still going to be okay. Stampede even committed as DM, completely out of position now. Here comes the fight. Zibe going to jump in with the stun. Nobody really getting caught though. Everyone's still perfectly fine on either side. So they try to sneak up on DM, but DM just going to see them walking by. Meanwhile, mid though, they do at least catch Ducalis. Every kill matters right now for the side of Avulus, so Storm are going to be a pretty happy boy.
Yeah, 621 gold for a pause 5 Ogre. He'll take that on the Lina right now. And again, it's clean up the high ground. If not, we'll fight you on the high ground anyway.
Absolutely. Just going to rush in with the smoke. Range racks already about to drop, but they'll get the cliff off in time to protect. No one going to jump in. Seneko in big trouble. Will survive just a little bit longer as they try to jump in on no one. He's been doomed up, but can they kill him? It doesn't seem like it. No one's still just manning up against Smiling Knight, and Smiling Knight's the one to go down. Meanwhile, Seneko just trapped in the middle of nowhere, trying to sprink his way out. Stormer chased right to the founder, but Chrysalis, he couldn't quite finish the job off. Stormer barely surviving thanks to a Glimmer Cape usage from Eki. Meanwhile, DM forced to back away, but they have time now to just go for the racks. This DM will not get blown up here on the Centaur. And GG is called. Smiling Knight, he's seen enough. A nice attempt from Avulus in that final fight, but Paravision just every step of the way had their number.
Yeah, it really felt like a little bit of an outclass here from the side of Paravision, right? Like, they had such a great read of where they were playing on the map from the side of Avalus. They dodge out all of these ganks. They work their lanes out really well. Again, you were getting slight net worth advantage, slight CS advantage at the very least there. For
only 2 fails possible.
No, I got one. It's Carry Naga, guys.
Spectre.
Okay.
You know what? I actually like this Spectre a lot because...
The Paravision is going to wrap all the way around through the top lane, through the dire jungle. Just hold that banner in spot perhaps. They'll see Seneko very soon. Smoke broken, Seneko will see them, but there's a lot of heroes, way too many to deal with here. Seneko will try to heal up with the Nature's Attendants, but the drag in from Ducalis gonna make it very hard for him to get away. Seneko's still healing up, but it's not enough. 9 class able to secure first blood on the Batrider.
Level 1 boar is not amazing, but they do have the damage to sustain through a push there.
Crystallis will avoid the rotations from Avulus. Does just hide in the Roshan pit though. Top lane, Ducalis could be in a spot of danger, but he is prepped to tank the gank here for DM, and in fact the mirror images will give enough vision as Storming out, jumped in. 2-man Quirl is out. The rotations are incoming. Avulus, they want the fight, but a nice roar on the Rolling Thunder, not allowing the follow-up. As Stormer forced to barely get away. No one. Has he gone too deep? Maybe they can at least have the quap. No one going to get tipped here by Seneko, as he will go down, and Stormer will barely survive.
Your own pace going, you've got a great start in Sibe. He's got the full mech up on the Pango, boosting up the durability for his team to sustain through these fights.
Oh, Eki. I mean, I guess it is hard to predict when they're going to scream of pain. They'll go after the Nagasaran instead. Ducalis will go down. This was the feedback I think we saw last Nyx Assassin with Eki, is the Spike Carapaces were a little bit off the mark, but that's all right. They'll get the kill anyways. 9 class also going to drop from a Smiling Knight. DM. Another nice kill if Stormer can find it. Has the Dream Coil, just going to move in with the Invis. And with that, when they are going to try and help, Chrysalis is going to just haunt in.
He's alive.
Yeah, that's a problem. Eki and Seneko both going to drop as Stormer, seeing the writing on the wall, just immediately orbs and TPs out. Says, see ya, boys. The support duo of Avalus will just be sacrificed for nothing.
That's a little bit of a shame. Killing off DM, slowing down his Ags, but the Spectre is starting to catch up. Again, you've got the Ags timing for DM, and no one is just starting to take over with that Dagon up.
Icky having a gander. Oh, DM. The classic Nyx assassin treatment. I mean, he even saw him underneath the sentry running right towards him, but couldn't do much about it as they'll try to at least get Eki, and they do. No one. In a bit of danger here to Seneco's impetus shots, and now the Dream Core to lock him down means he's in a lot of danger. But he gets the blink away just barely as they move on to Ducalis instead. A 2-for-1 trade. Eki was they are grouped up as 3 in the mid lane, it looks like. Paravision, they're grouping up around the Radiant Triangle. Well, they see no one, but can they get the jump? The balance is out, but a nice lasso going to put an end to all of it as now the Song committed as well. The Rolling Thunder's still going though, still trying to catch out no one and the Queen of Pain, but there's no follow-up damage. The Song held everyone else back. No one's still walking away, but Stormstormer on the chase will choose to go after DM instead. DM still alive though as no one jumping in for a Sonic Wave, but gets avoided immediately. Seneco heads out a tip mid team fight. DM in the meantime still trying to run. He'll be all right.
Need some time to cool down a bit. You do still have extra time on your Aegis still left. A minute 40, not the most time. You could still work a team fight here somehow.
Oh, Seneco throwing into DM. DM immediately going to roll, but Stormstorm is here as well. They'll lock them down with a Gleipnir from Smiling Knight. Sonic Wave to push him out of the ring though. A very nice one from no one. Maybe salvaging the fight. Still DM solo, but the Song now. Ducalis going to put an end to everything. Allow the team to TP away. And can he get away? No, he cannot. Chrysalis even going down in the meantime. So it's still not a great situation for Paravision.
Instant commitment out from Paravision, right? Like they're just trying to look for any kill they can take, considering the slower game.
He's going to try. I mean, he's got a Plasma up, so he's doing a lot of damage, and no one's just copping it. But now a lasso out from 9 class, trying to pick him off. No one. An aggressive blink in, still having a look for this puck. No one will die. Stormstorm is still running. In comes the cavalry now. Smiling Knight to just jump in. DM needs to get out. BKB popped to at least allow him to walk away, but they'll still lose 2 for the price of nothing. No vision from Paravision to scout that smoke out.
DM.
Oh, he's going to get caught. Stormstormer. Dreamcore committed. Gleipnir to lock him down. DM forced to BKB and go for the roar onto the puck. They'll try for the fight. Can they blow Stormstormer up? DM is down. The puck is still perfectly fine. They've got to run. It's not safe. Ducalis in trouble. No way out of that one. Just so much emphasis in trying to catch Stormstormer. But it's just not happening.
No. I mean, you have to layer those stuns perfectly. They do have some defenses that they can pass around. There is a Linken's up on Smiling Knight that he can toss onto his puck if need be. And again, Avalus are just executing as an actual team. We did not see any of this kind of movement be successful whatsoever in the last game. It all connects this time around, and they hit their timings. Mid-rack's gone, bot set to go. This is them pushing in without Aegis, as Roche is still a minute away until we see that timer. There's just no play for Pari. They need to get the Roar Lasso out, but when they're grouped up as 5 on Avalus, it's just so hard to see that happening.
Smoke out. Paravision, they're going to try for a defense. Lasso is available. 9 class just going to find the right target, but Stormstormer just outright breaks the smoke immediately. No one. He jumped in, but the silence was immediate.
Oh my god.
Oh, no one's gone. And now the rest of them jumped in. XD from Seneco.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, he drops the XD. I'm not going to lie, I probably would have done that as well, John. There you go, 9 class down. I love me an XD. And with that, I think Seneca's trying to tell them, guys, it's time to call it. Game 3 is coming. DM is still trying to fight this one out. Roar is committed. They'll try onto Eki, but where's the damage?
Nowhere.
GG is called. They've seen enough. Game 3 between Paravision and Avulus, Jonathan. That's what we've got ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a great showing from Avalus. Again, game 1, it didn't look like they even really got to play Dota there. This time around, they managed to get Eki this Nyx. He looks a lot better in that Nyx in comparison to even the other days. And everything comes together. You get that puck out for Stormstormer, which you and I were looking for in the last game to close out that draft.
Sniper's Band, those would have been the best too. I go to Nature's Prophet. I remember watching Quinn play this against the Viper. Or maybe we got Impede and he was the Viper. Either way, matchup looked incredibly good.
That's a good call, I think, honestly, because, okay, mine, terrible call, Fear.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's gonna be
back to you, Jenkins. What was a good call there?
It's going to be the mid-beast
What a great...
Seneca's actually going to go for a fight over it. Mineclass, though, has an easy impel, and Seneca, this might just be wishful thinking. Yeah, he's gone. First blood the way of 9 class, and I can appreciate the attempt, but...
The support's getting fast 6s on Avalus. Threat of Finger, threat of a black hole down the line. Even just a one-man at the early point in the game can be devastating.
9 class going to get jumped. Stormer, of course, has plenty of damage to follow up with that kill. They want that team.
It's a slow go for Parry. Like, again, you're kind of stuck waiting for that build-up. This blink timing for no one's not going to be quick. His triangle's not that secure. Good forward vision being set up by Avalus again to keep track. And as long as this mag blink is gone, it's like, how do you play? Level 6 of 9 class is your next best bet. But considering how well this map is warded up from the side of Avalus, I'm not sure even that that
Oh,
works.
no one. A nice Earth Spike. They were right underneath vision. He'll try for a skewer play to the tier 2, but it is not going to work. In fact, 9 class now also being chased down. Zippe has a Starbreaker, but doesn't even need it. A beautiful ward on the high ground of that Radiant Triangle, and no one was waiting for an RP. He was just waiting for them to get a little bit... We are trying to push in the bottom tier 1 tower, but Zippe is just doing a very good job of just defending with the Celestial Hammer. Not too much they can really do about it. It's a very slow process down at this bottom side, and now the rotations are incoming. Eki, he's the one to actually get caught, but Stormer, he is too big to deal with. They do not want to see that Viper when they're trying to go for a quick pick-off. Chrysalis will get the TP away. Oh, the pounce! Ooh. Unfortunate for Smiling Knight. Meanwhile, mid lane, Seneca will get taken out. No one committing the RP for that one as 9 class will try to escape. Zippe should at least have a bit of a trade, and he will. Seneca finding the kill from the grave. They're going to smoke up anyway. Top lane, Chrysalis is being chased by Seneca, but well, Seneca does have help incoming. Eki and Stormer, they're trying to cut him off. Black Hole will be committed. Chrysalis still okay as the side of Avalus. Not there yet. They'll finally get the Earth Spike off, but there is help incoming. No one. A nice skewer. He'll take down Seneca, but Chrysalis will still be lost. In the meantime, Stormer, they just can't deal with the Viper. They need to get out. No one. He'll at least find Eki, but Ducalis does go down to the Viper once again. 9 class at the very least might be able to run with his Vendetta. If he needs to. He wants to hold out.
Moment. They will go over the smoke out. They do have RP ready this time around.
Oh, Eki is around to break the gank. 9 class going to get caught. RP committed. No one. He only found the line, but they'll take it. That's all they want for now. Eki, though, not dying. In comes Zippe. Stormer. He got caught for a moment. Is he all right? The Viper, he's worth a lot of gold and XP, and it looks like they're finally going to take him down, though DM might drop to boot. A bit of a mess up at this top lane. It does end up being a 2-for-3 trade. In fact, make that a 2-for-4, as they will also find 9 class.
Yeah, it's an important kill to find for the side of Parry, but you're seeing the impact of this Dawnbreaker. You come in with this...
Looking at DM. Bottom lane, DM may get caught before this smoke even pans out for him. Storm is going to find him as well, so there's no way the Beastmaster gets out of this one unless they can make it in time. They're right by him, but he is down now. RP, though, committed no one. He's going to find 2 targets. Smiling Knight at least got the ulti off in time so he can Shadow Dance away, but they'll lose Stormer. And I'd say that's a pretty good trade here for the side of Paravision. They'll be happy with that one.
It's that kind of play that you need to come out here on Paravision. A big RP to bring themselves back in to even out the game just a tad bit. Not enough to swing the tides yet, but just making it a little bit
jump
tougher
in,
still.
Eki. Problem is Chrysalis was on the high ground. A lot of damage being dealt here from the Bristle. Still, they will try for no one. Meanwhile, Black Hole in the backside has caught the Bristle. Chrysalis is down. Seneca will fall to boot, but it's a very good trade for Avulus. Immediate Twin Gate usage up towards the top lane where no one is currently hunting Eki. This could be a little bit awkward. 9 class going to show his face. Jump in from Smiling Knight. Eki barely going down, but they will at least find the trade onto 9 class. Is now no one forced to try and skewer away. Paravision are there to help them. Just a trade on the supports. Paravision, they'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, again, you take what you can get. You still have RP for a re-engage, but side of Avalus actually looking to go forward. Smoke up. Black Hole not up for 60 seconds still. There's a little bit of a window where that teamfight might not be as sharp, but they do want to show off this Dawnbreaker Ags if possible.
Carlos might be caught very, very quickly here by Smiling Knight, but Diem is right around the corner. Gets the roar off, but there's your Solar Guardian coming in, making it impossible to burst down Smiling Knight. Still the RP through the Shadow Dance, but it's not helping out Smiling Knight. He could probably just pounce out of there, and he will. They don't have the damage follow-up. They'll at least pick off Eki. They should have Seneko to boot. Seneko could do nothing to survive, but here comes Stormstormer. Oh, but he stunned himself as well. The Spike Carapace through the Nether Toxin. Crystallis, do you want to keep going? Stormstormer actually very, very low. Gonna lose the Aegis here, forcing maybe another fight here from Avulus. Do they want to protect the Viper? Zipe's around. Stormstormer in huge trouble though. Is gonna go down. And that could be the opening Paravision has waited for all game.
And it is. Just a little bit of a slip up from the side of Avalus. Not really catching the biggest in the Solar Guardian.
Seems like Avulus, they will slow down just a little bit. 9 Class is currently just stalking Stormstormer in the mid lane. Doesn't really have any help around, so can't really go for the Viper kill, but could look to Seneko. That'll be hopefully a nice easy one, but no, the shield comes in clutch. Oh, he was just barely off. Just a little bit more damage would have done it, but now he's fed another finger kill away to Eki.
Fed a finger kill away and fed the gem back towards Avalus. So now they've got no worries about spotting out this Nyx whatsoever and can retake map control.
Yeah, nice RP. Stormstormer farming underneath the creep wave. Forced up. No, he's still on the high ground. Still Smiling Knight. He'll move in. He'll try to salvage, but he might be feeding his own life away. Oh, a big loss now for Avulus. Paravision just getting so much off this 9 Class death. They'll find a third. And that should be the top tier 2 tower of Smiling Knight. Well, at least he's still smiling.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit strange. He got the Depth Shroud off, but the Lich ultimate just bounces around.
Stormstormer, another huge pick off, they can get it. Does he know they're coming? He senses something. Stormstormer, he'll back off for a little bit. Eki, though, may not be so lucky, but he gets an Earth Spike beforehand. Still the RP coming out, no one. Still, Smiling Knight, he got the Dark Pact off in time, so he's perfectly fine to just continue fighting through this as they'll go after the Lich. A 1-for-1 thus far. Seneko in the meantime also caught out, and so is Stormstormer. It's a 3-for-1 trade in the favor of Paravision for now. Smiling Knight forced to run with Sipe. Just get the hell out of there. I mean, props to Smiling Knight. His Dark Pacts have been very quick just before the RPs come in, but they still just aren't making enough difference.
Nah. But they haven't. Ooh, almost spots out.
Avulus, though, looking to back off. We'll run directly north of the map. Oh, who they found? They found Zipe. That's going to be a nice kill if they can catch the Dawnbreaker, and they do. No buyback for 80 seconds. That's massive here for Paravision. Stormstormer also being caught, but 9 Class did not have the Impale available at the time. Could not go for the stun. But it won't matter. You've got 70 more seconds without a Dawnbreaker. You just need a creep wave, and well, you're off to the races.
Yeah, it's not going to take long. We've seen the damage coming in again from Crystallis, although...
Yeah, jump in. Oh, Crystallis, he's been blown up. No one, though. He's caught Stormstormer. The skewer back, the Force Stuff not going to help him out. The Viper is down, and there's no buyback.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Paravision one step closer to that top 3 secure. Eki gonna try and slow things down. Smiling Knight, he'll make a jump in and take some stats away. And Crystallis, he'll still play very safe. Still so tanky with that Frost Shield from Ducalis. And there goes your tier 3 tower. Onto the racks, 9 Class gonna jump in, impale out. Eki is down already. Smiling Knight trying to jump in at Seneko, but no, the black hole. It's cancelled immediately. They're having none of it. Seneko will buy back, but what's he meant to do without his big spell?
Nothing. There's no play. No buybacks coming out from those 2 cores. Parry will just take the mid and back off. They're not going to tempt fate with so much on the line in this game. But they've got the clear advantage now. 24 to 25, 17k lead after a very slow start for Paravision. All it takes is a couple of good RPs, although Crystallis...
Yeah, Smiling Knight's going to try and move in. Crystallis, though, again, with the Frost Shield up from Ducalis, it just makes it so hard to actually kill him. Yeah, you can take your stats away, but that's kind of half the issue here. The Smiling Knight now going to back off. 9 Class almost catching him with an Impale, forcing the Shadow Dance.
It's been a lot tougher to catch anyone out mid-combo as well, with the Linken's BKB being up and no one. And it almost feels like you need Seneca to step up to the plate with a blink black hole. Again, he doesn't have a BKB. It's so hard to ask of that from an Enigma in this game, up against so many ways to counteract, but your team fight's starting to boil down into that point.
Here we go, another defense to come. Crystallis wants to go for that melee barracks, make it 2 Raxes up. Smiling Knight going to jump in onto the creep, trying to slow this barracks from going down, but even the ball's just hitting away. Might just get the job done. The Rax will be left just for a little bit, but I'm sure not for long. 55 HP has been left on for now. Crystallis will jump in as well. He couldn't get the right click off. Roar in. They've got Stormstormer. Solar Guardian committed, but the RP is out now. No one's caught 2 of them. They've got the Slark as well. Zippei's going to drop. Black Hole committed. Seneko, he's going to try one last time. They do take Night Class and Ducalis out. In fact, they're still alive on these cores. But Stormstormer's dropped. He'll buy back as well. 2 Raxes down though. Can they at least punish the side of Paravision? Can they find a core for their trouble? Crystallis, he'd be a nice one. But he's out of vision.
Oh, 9 class. Getting all the info in the back.
DM jumping in, gets a D-ward off, or it hasn't got it quite yet. Meanwhile, Smiling Knight did pop the Shadow Dance, trying to go after the Beastmaster. DM still very tanky though, will be just fine. On the backside, Stormstormer in huge trouble, but the Solar Guardian going to save his life as now to jump in. They found no one on the Magnus, but do they have the damage? It doesn't really seem like it. No one will survive. The RP's out. They've caught Sibe with that one. Stormstormer already down to boot. Sibe's still trying to fight back, but it's not looking good. He's died to the Crystallis Bristleback, as now Smiling Knight has jumped in trying to go after Crystallis, but it doesn't look great for him. He's just lacking so much damage. Seneko will drop. No one's still being chased, but Smiling Knight trying to hit everyone he can. Nobody dying though. Finally no one is down, but it might cost him his own life. And it does. A full team wipe now for Paravision. Smiling Knight is the only man alive, and that should just be a guaranteed, I think, top 3 for Paravision if they can get to the Ancient.
4v1. So much weight on Smiling Knight if he can try to hold this off. Such a great time for the Slark. He had 33 stacks right before dying. It's just not enough for him alone to clean up in Smiling Knight. And I don't think he's going to be enough to stop this.
Yeah, Grassbout Ducalis has caught him already. Silence committed to boot. He is gone. GG is called. Paravision, they are your second top 3 here at ESL 1 Bangkok. Going straight through to the upper bracket semi-final. I mean, it's a fantastic performance from these boys. Obviously, Game 2 wasn't the greatest of times, but they recover, they adapt, and they make Game 3 look... Well, it wasn't easy, John, but it was certainly not the hardest of games.